What do Alireza Firouzja, Magnus Carlsen and Daniil Dubov do differently in these three positions? They put their knights on the edge. This video is going to be useful for you because you can use this knight a3, knight h3 idea in your own games to create your own opening experiment. Welcome to a new series. Welcome to opening experiment number 1. Part 1, we're going to see many top players play games. Part 2, you're going to see the application. I'm going to put my inspiration from these top players into Blitz games I played on Lichess. First up, Alireza Firouzja against Mikhail Olisenko, top player from Ukraine. Knight h3. What on earth am I doing showing this move as the first move? Well, the point of this video is to show an opening experiment. It's going to be very creative. This is called the ammonia opening, which I learned today, funnily enough, because this opening stinks. NH3 is the chemical formula for it. The point is we're going to put the knight to f4, d5. You must play g3 now, so then the bishop defends the knight. e5, and now we're going to strike in center with e4, putting a decision to the pawn straight away. So then now the f4 square is available for the knight. Firouzja actually destroys, he attacks the center. Take, and then knight c3. Hit the center, defend, bishop comes out, bishop retreats, and the knight actually comes towards the center now. Notice queen and bishop hit the knight. Please bear this idea in mind. We're going to see this in one of my Blitz games. The application phase. Not only am I studying what these top players play, I have to apply it in a game. That's how I learn best. Knight to f4. That's the whole point. We're going to see that in the Blitz games I play. g5, hit the knight, it retreats, and let's keep going. a5, hit the knight, take, and Firouzja plays this creative move, rook a4, to grab the pawn back. In this video, we are not going to go through every game, no way. We're going to take inspiration from the opening phase and then apply it. The next game I want to go for is Carlsen against Giri. We have the Catalan opening. We're going to take it from here. Take. Knight can come to d2 to recapture the pawn. No. Knight a3. That's the point of this video. This is opening experiment number 1. We're going to put our knights on the edge to create something interesting. You stop b5, that's the point, and you try and get your pawn back. So if black played a nothing move, that's not good because you block in your pawn, knight c4, that's the idea. So please bear this idea in mind. We're going to see that in one of the Blitz games I play, and also this. I actually put both of my knights on the edge because I wanted to be really creative, and it worked out beautifully. Take. We have this imbalance. Giri gets the bishop out to compete against the Catalan bishop here. a4, that's the point. You stop b5, and then you get the bishop attacking the rook. The queen comes in, and here we go. Right, get the pawn back. Knight and bishop attack the pawn. Carlsen actually sacrifices it. The bishop on a3 is amazing. We have this imbalance. This bishop, is it worth 3 points? No, it's worth 5 points. It's controlling this diagonal. Queen d5, offering a trade. Carlsen played this incredible move, rook takes bishop. If you take with a pawn, you lose the knight. If you take with the queen, that's what happened in the game. Crisscross with the bishops. Both bishops control 5 squares. Queen b5, offer a trade, drop the queen back. I had a lot of fun drawing in these arrows, drawing in these circles. Let me explain, okay? Let me draw them all in again. This bishop. Oh. Here, this bishop controls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares. This bishop controls 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, this knight controls these two. 1, 2. This queen controls 5 squares as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the rook can come in as well. If we tally all of this up, bishops, knights, 5, 5, 2, queen, 5 as well. So 5, 5, 5, 2. That's 17 squares. And what has Carlsen done? He sacrificed a rook for a bishop. Amazing. So much control. Knight in the center, rook b1, hit the queen, and now Carlsen takes the knight, coming in on b7. No, not on c7 at the moment. I know I drew the arrow in. We're going to take on b7. Now the point of this is to trap the queen. No, it's not to take the pawn. If you're careless with this, what an idea. The queen is trapped on the side. So going back here, Giri decided to play c5 because then the queen is not trapped. Knight here is not trapped. Check comes in, by the way. Right, so here, queen f5, attacking f7, rook to f8, and now we take on f7, queen d8. Pretty cool move. Can't take the queen because black takes white's queen. Take on c5, and here we go. Offer a trade. Take, check. King h8 and c6. Once again, I had a lot of fun drawing in all these circles to show the control. Let's do it. So, this bishop. Oh, this bishop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This rook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This knight. 1, 2. And this pawn as well. 5, 6, 1, 2. 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 2 plus 1. That's 14 squares of control. That's amazing. Rook f7, c7. You stop and exchange. This knight is on the edge. Knight comes back in the game, but now bishop b2. We're coming in on f6. If you play a move like here, f3, hit the knight. If it attacks the rook, that is mate all of a sudden. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So here, d4, take, check, and then hit the rook, and you're going to win it. King f1, defend the pawn, take. You've got 2 a pawns. Bring a4 in again, take, and then after this we have 2 extra pawns, e and a g pawn. Giri resigned. Now after this game I was inspired, and it led me to this, to thinking of this idea. What if this happens in a game? So we have the Catalan, but let's go g3 first, then bishop g2, and now I was thinking, why not knight h3 now? And after castle, if Giri does the same thing, now we go knight a3, so I'm putting both knights on the edge. This is opening experiment number 1. I want to be creative. Why not put both knights on the edge and then we can come back in? So we're going to see this later in one of my Blitz games. I'm still thinking, how do I get a piece to the edge of the board? Let me have a think. I'm still saving that, so I'm going to go g3 at the moment. Still want this option maybe. Knight a3 is still there. I'm going to put you on the edge actually. I want to be creative. Anything to be creative, also to create good content. Oh, my opponent's being creative as well. Well played, sir. Right in. 1, 2. Now, with this, I'm putting pressure in the center. Ooh. Now if I go here, take knight e5. Yep, I love it. 1, 2, 3, take in. Right, let's go. It's quite funny because it's like I could have gone there in 2 moves. But my opponent has just created this absolutely huge weakness, so I must attack it. My opponent is being very creative and fair play. Now this is a structural weakness. See, that's the funny thing. Do I even want to take it? See, that's the funny thing. I can do this. Here, b5, I can take, and then the rook hangs. I might even take with the other guy. I want to be as creative as possible, guys, so I want content. So here we go. So that's pretty cool, in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, and now we're getting both knights in the center. That's a pretty cool thing. I still don't have to do that. Right. Maybe it's time to capture here. Right, let's go. I'm inspired by these players, right? Pretty cool, isn't it? The knights are dancing, mate. Absolutely dancing. I love it. But at the moment, I don't really need to go here. There's no threat, so let's castle now. Queen back to d8. Right, cool. Now I might actually get my queen out. Yeah. Because you can't play this. Because I've got my knight there. I love it. This is working out, man. I'm just inspired by, like, Daniil Dubov and Carlsen with these knight moves, and Firouzja as well. Right, now I can go queen b7. I think that's winning. My opponent has messed up, so we got to go for it. 1 minute 22. I'm down a minute on the clock, but hey, what's new? Everything's falling, man. Beautiful. I love it. This is working out so well. I haven't won yet, of course. I'm about to be up 2 pawns. The game has just begun. Can't go here because take, and then that drops right. I think this should be winning somehow. I think I can take that one. And I can come back for more because that pawn's not going anywhere. So here actually wins. Let me dun. Oh. Rook here. No, let's keep it clean. Right, I've got 58 seconds. Let's speed up. I'm down a minute on the clock. Let's go. Take. Here. Just going to take that pawn next. Right. Now I'm 3 pawns up. Right. Let's go here. Going to pre-move that just in case. Interesting. Or should I pre-move that? Right, in. Let's go. Can't go here because of the bishop. Boom. Attacking this as well. Right, rook needs to move. Okay. Just take that one. And we'll go here. Let's win. Perfect. Right. Quick. Got to speed up. Right, 40 seconds. Let's go. Woo! Exciting. Let's get the pawns up the board, mate. March your pawns, mate. Here. Queen back. Quick. Here. Run up the board. Here. Offer a queen trade. 33 seconds. No more talking. Seconds against 56. Let's go. Run. And we should be good. Peace. Woo! Wow, that's probably one of my best games ever. One of my most creative games ever. Because I only played like that because I watched Carlsen play knight a3, Dubov play knight a3, and knight h3 by Mamedyarov as well. Wow. What a game, man. I'm so pleased with that game. Inspiration. Here we go again. Not going to go through the whole game this time. We've got Dubov against Vidit. We're going to take it from here. Not too important. The opening moves in the Italian. A5 controls b4, stopping white. Playing b4. Now we go a3. And can you see? It's basically the same as the Carlsen-Giri game. We're going to get the same structure. Take. The point of knight a3, by the way, is to come into b5. In the Carlsen-Giri game, the knight actually came into c4. Take. We have this structure, so let me explain every arrow. Later, a4 is possible to control b5. Rook is now available on the b file. The bishop controls many dark squares. So that's the imbalance that we set when we put our knights on the edge. Inspiration once again from another Tartar Steel game. We have Andrei Esipenko against Sergei Karyakin, and it's the same opening and it's the same move coming up. a5 has been played. Bit of shuffling here, not important. We're going to go for the b5 square. By the way, the c4 square is available as well, so please bear that in mind when you see the first Blitz game. Andrei goes into b5. We have a challenge, we have repetition, but Esipenko is a proper player. He's not going to repeat in 16 moves. No way. If you do that in Tartar Steel or in a high-level tournament, you don't get invited back next year. Knight a7. We defend a knight. Anything to play on. You can't repeat in 16 moves. What's the point? And you have white against someone who's, well, you basically got the same rating as Sergei Karyakin. You're only 30 below him, so no repetition. Take, 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 and then later Andrei went on to win. But he also played knight a3. Next up, we're going to see a few setups you can use in your own games. So let's go for a Dutch first. G6, G3, bishop G7, and after bishop G2, F5. Is the knight coming to its expected square of F6? No. Or else, that would not be the point of this video. We're going to go knight H6. Is it going to come into G4? No. We're going to reroute to F7, creating some sort of imbalance. Black is controlling the G5 square. E5 is going to be a break coming up. So something like this, and we are going to see this in another Blitz game, which I used. I saw Magnus play this, so that's what I'm doing. I'm inspired, guys, inspired by this knight flick. C5, C6 is there. Let's go E5. Take, take. Knight here, drop it back. Ah, okay, didn't expect that. Knight C6, queen here. Knight a5 might be a dynamic way. I don't really want to waste time defending the pawn. I think that's a bit sad. Because then knight here, and then I get some play, so I'm going to go for that tactical shot. Knight a5 also threatens. Okay, I thought I had knight a5, and then I'm coming in here. So if I'm wrong, then oops. So it's working out. I mean, I feel like I've got a nice position here. Right, knight c4 should be okay. Even c6 is fascinating, isn't it? c6, you can't take. Right. If I take here, then c... No, I might just flick in c6. Where's the queen going, man? Knight c4. I need to wake up. If knight c... let me have a think. Maybe c6, then c5 is very interesting. Yeah, let's flick it in. Now I could go knight c4. Then the knight can come back. Yeah, I've got a great position. This has worked out so well. Who knew, man? Who knew? Pretty cool. And then an e5 pawn break. It's working out, man, guys. I'm inspired. Oh, sorry. Missed that pawn. Anyway, we keep playing. Pretty sure black is totally fine. Okay, let's have a think. Queen b6 is tragic. Knight e5 is tragic. Let's just get the rook here. Queen here. And then I need to think of something good. Right, let's have a think. Knight b2 is there, but then he comes in here. Do I want any of this nonsense? No, let's get the queen out. That knight is really restricting the bishop coming out. That's beautiful. I can even park my knight on here. Can't go here at the moment because my knight actually guards it. I'm a pawn down, but I feel confident. 1 minute 07 against 2 minute 20. Bishop c3, I think he's just chucked a piece, so that's pretty cool. And tactic there. I believe it works, so that's pretty cool. Let's opt for a take back. Oh, no take back, okay. I'll just drop my bishop back here. Interesting. Right, take, take. Don't need to take it, so let me have a think. I'm going to go for this because I can take and then take. So that's a nice tactic. I can also go here. The rook defends it. And then pawn up to solidify. 47 seconds against 1 minute 47. I'm down a minute on the clock. I'm threatening this and then this. Bishop here. Let's just go rook here. Don't see why not. Where's the bishop going? Right. Take, take here. Check. And he resigns. Right. Fair enough. Because I take, take, take. And I'm up a piece. Check here, back, but I'm still up a piece. Right. Very smooth victory. That's it, man. Play creative. 20 move victory against a 2260. That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. That's so cool. Another example, not the Dutch, maybe something more sensible, you could say. D5 and G6, one of the best ways to play against the Reti system, the King's Indian attack. D5, then G6. Now, the point of this, why do top players go for this setup 1, 2, 3, is because you're now threatening E5. So one way for white to respond is D4. And now you can create an imbalance with knight H6. Here we go again. This is opening experiment number 1. I'm going to put my knights on the edge to create an imbalance. That's how you can be creative in your own games. Knight comes into F5. We can defend it with C3, castle, and there are so many options. Let me explain every arrow. We're putting pressure in the center. I know it's being defended, but we can still apply pressure. 1, 2, 3. Even the pawn can come to C5. Knight can come here as support. One more example, which we are going to see in the final Blitz game, is D4, F5. This time I have the Dutch from the white side. And I'm thinking, how do I get my knight to the edge of the board in a good way? Well, I need to wait for my opponent to commit, which is where they play the Stonewall Dutch. With pawns on these squares, it is impossible to get E5 in a good way, because I can get my knight to F4, which we saw in the first game, in the Firouzja or Esipenko game. Knight goes to H3, Bishop G2, castle, C4, let's go C6, and then the knight can come to F4. Now you might be thinking, well, what's the difference? You can go to here and here anyway. Well, there's a small difference. If we go, let's say, knight here, let's just play some normal Dutch moves, G6, D6, it doesn't really matter. Knight here, D6. Now this is the difference, because the pawn is not on D5. D6 means E5 is now possible, and the knight can't come to F4. So I feel this is a huge difference in the setups I'm showing you in this first series, in this first opening experiment video. You can't play your knight to the edge all the time. And we're going to see this in the final Blitz game, where this is now possible. I get a good position, but you'll just have to wait and see what happens. Right, I want to get knight H3, knight. Perfect. Right, I'm going to get it. Got to be creative, okay? Now I think I can get the structure I want. I'm inspired by these players. I might even put the other knight on A3. Let's go here. And we're going to get in on a dark square. I don't see why not. Even bring the knight in. Let's keep it flexible. Let's go B3 first. Maybe this way. Now bishop F4. You can't stop that trade. When this happens in the Dutch, I'm able to get nice play. I hope. Let's put tension in the center. I can go rook D1, even A4. Queen here and then here is possible. Nice. Now this is working out. Rook in the middle, I hope. Take, nope. Keep it flexible. Bishop B4, interesting. See, the thing is, I could just retreat the knight back to B1, I don't see. Even the knight can come to the edge. And kick him away, I don't see why not. Yeah, let's just go back, why not? Here, yeah, just come back. Don't see. Just retreat, I'll retreat and then I'll attack again. See if it works out, man. That's a threat now. In. Kick him away. Let's go. Pieces at home, but doesn't matter. I'm coming back in the game. I've got to be creative. That's the application. Let's kick the knight away. Go. Let's pre-move a pawn. Cool. Knight might go here. Right, now I can start kicking that bishop away. Rook e1 is impossible at the moment. I could go bishop d2. Let's kick it away first. Where's he going with his pieces? That's what I want to know. Bishop d2 now, maybe. Just a little bit different. And then I'll take with the knight. Pre-move that. Now my knight's in the game. Then I can get the file. Right, now I've got a great position. That square is completely covered. Let's put pressure on that pawn. Rook e1. Let's find a way to reroute the pieces. Right, I'm really pleased that this has worked out. Okay, that's a good move. Now I'm going to keep the pieces on here. We're going to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Let's go. F4, not to worry. G4, we shut it down. Might even reroute this guy. Knight e5 is there. Queen c3 is there. Got a lot of options. Quick. Pick one. Quick. In. Knight f7, good move. Right. F4, no. Let's bring you back. Where can I put you, mate? Where the can I put you here? Right, 56 seconds. Let's pre-move that. Take. Let's go. Right, we're in. This is an absolute dream position. How do I finish this off? Where do I put the pieces? G4, no way. Queen d2 here. Let's shuffle along. Right here, rook. I'm in full control. 53 seconds against 46. 1, 2, 3. That's in. Right here. Let's actually offer a trade. What's he going to do? Let's just trade, man. Right, queen in. Come on, quick. Here. 1, 2. Let's come in. Sneak in. Expect a5. And I need something right in. Here. 44 seconds against 34. Let's go. Maybe queen in here. Quick. In. Might go knight here. I'll just come back. It's totally fine. Yeah, maybe I should have gone here. Right. Let's go. Quick. Bishop. Here. Out. Quick. 36 seconds against 25. Let's go. In. Here. Rook here. Come out. Quick. Don't expect to get trapped. Right. 33 seconds. No more talking. Quick. Let's finish off. He's got no moves, man. He's got no moves. Right here. B6 traps my queen, doesn't it? Right. Here. Let's play a capture then. Quick. 27 seconds. Quick. Right. Pin. Pre-move. Lock it up. Pre-move quick. Alright, cool. 18 seconds, right. At the end, that was awful. I blundered a rook, but you can see that in this opening it's quite creative. So time to find out what I did wrong. Let's keep going. This is all good. Right, let's keep going here. I want to find out, because I had a nice position, but I'm up a lot on the clock. Good. Engine says bishop c1 is great. We keep going. White has a big advantage. Good. I'm very pleased here, and white is basically winning. Perfect. Rook f2 is beautiful. Never even thought of this. 1, 2, 3. Cool. That's one option. Right. Drop it back. Offering a trade. Right. We keep going. I'm pretty sure I'm good here. Right. Next key moment. Queen trade is good. Right. And I continue this. f4. Okay. f4. 1, 2 as well. Right. That's one option. Okay. Here I mess it up a bit. Drop it back. a5. Still f4. Getting a space. Always a bit better in the Dutch. Come back. Come in there. Here. And I blunder, but I know I'm up on the clock big time. So. Oh, wow. Amazing. I missed that move. Ooh. That's why you quickly look at the engine. I had this, which is pretty cool, and the game goes on. But I chucked this, but I know I'm up 18 seconds, 24 against 6, so that is enough to finish it off. Am I losing? Yes, but it's so close that I know they cannot win in time. So that's cool. I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'm really pleased because it worked out. Knight here, and then eventually it came in the game later. So that's pretty cool. I hope you can play knight to a3 and knight to h3 in your own games. I hope you can create your own opening experiments. Give this video a like if you found this opening experiment useful. Let me know if you apply it in your own games. If you guys want to stick around, here's YouTube selection. However, if you don't like that choice, you might like this one.